friends. Welcome. I'm Olivia McCants, and I'm on the teaching and education team here at the Kentucky Historical Society, and we are live at our main building, the Thomas D. Clark Center for Kentucky History in downtown Frankfort. And I'm standing here with one of my very favorite historical figures of all time, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Daniel Boone. I'm here today to talk about some exciting Daniel Boone events coming up on our calendar. So our first one is our walking tour here in downtown Frankfort called The Man, the Myth, the Legend. And that's going to be coming up on September 6th with a Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. Lasts till about noon, where we get to go through Boone's story and learn what is fact and fiction about Boone's life, going through our main gallery here at Kentucky Journey, the old state capitol where his body lay in state when he and his wife were brought to Kentucky after their death, and we'll end at the Frankfort Cemetery at his actual grave. But we also have some outreach opportunities coming up. So coming up this fall, keep your eye on our website. We will be posting shortly that we will be offering a modified version of this tour to come to you. So if your organization, your library, your senior center, any type of adult group would like to book it, it is free, and that will be on our website soon. So when I think about Boone, I think most likely we all think of a tall figure in a coonskin cap. Unfortunately, that is not exactly historically accurate, but Boone's been portrayed for many years, many different ways. This is a copy of probably the closest of what he actually looked like. This painting was actually a copy of one made from life when Boone was old. So he was near the end of his life when this painting was detailed, and a painter went to his house and painted it. However, we're most likely more used to seeing Boone like this. This is a real movie poster from 1957 advertising a movie about Daniel Boone Trailblazer. Most people are probably most familiar with the Fess Parker version, the TV show that ran from 1964 to 1970, and that one's probably the most famous. Again, always wearing the coonskin cap, which unfortunately is not true. But we hear, at least I believe very truly, that Boone's, the myths around him do not even do him justice to the wild life this man had and all the things he was able to accomplish. So to give us an idea of some of the things that maybe people wonder about Daniel Boone, I, with the help of Google, will be trying to answer some most asked questions about Daniel Boone. If you know the answers to these questions, please drop them in the comments below. We'd love to keep this conversation going. Number one, did Daniel Boone die at the Alamo? No, Daniel Boone did not die at the Alamo. The Alamo happened after Daniel Boone's death. This most often comes because people confuse Daniel Boone with Davy Crockett, another frontiersman who lived in Tennessee and did not live at the same time period as Daniel Boone. But they were portrayed by the same actor on television, which is why people confuse them. That's the same question. Did Daniel Boone live in Kentucky? Yes, he certainly did. He lived in Kentucky for a lot of his adult life. Did Daniel Boone discover Kentucky? No, Daniel Boone was not the first person in Kentucky, but he helped open it for settlement here in Kentucky. He helped open the first road into Kentucky. Did Daniel Boone own slaves? Yes. Sadly, Daniel Boone did at a later part of his life. He did not for most of his life, but that was mostly because he was too poor to do so, and not because of any moral reservations. Did Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett ever meet? Sadly, no, not that we know of. Davy Crockett would have been very young when Daniel Boone died. Did Daniel Boone wear a coonskin cap? Again, no. He preferred a flat-brimmed hat that wasn't as hot and to keep the rain off his face. Did Daniel Boone have kids? Yes, he had 10. He had a lot of children. He and his wife Rebecca had a lot of children. Did Daniel Boone have any siblings? Yes, he had 9. So he came from a family of 10, and he and his wife Rebecca had 10 children. Again, did Boone fight the Alamo? No, sadly no. Did Daniel Boone have a dog? I don't know. He is often depicted with dogs in paintings, such as one that we have at Kentucky's Old State Capitol. He's often depicted with dogs. I've never read for sure. I do know that he had a cat, so if you know the answer, please let us know. Did Daniel Boone serve in Congress? No, but he did serve in the Virginia legislature representing Kentucky twice. Did Daniel Boone fight in the Revolutionary War? Yes. He was a colonel in the Continental Army and served in several campaigns. He also served in the French and Indian War with George Washington. So those are just a few sneak previews of things that we will go over, examining myth and reality around Kentucky's most famous frontiersmen, and again, one of my personal favorite historical figures. So if you'd like to learn more about Daniel Boone, please go to our website, history.ky.gov. Keep track of all of our upcoming events in our events tab at the top of the page. And again, please keep your eye out for our upcoming outreaches. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.